Right, thank you everybody for coming along. This is a meeting of the Ivett Diesel Recreation Society, and the purpose today is to update the Constitution. I'm just now putting in the chat a link in case you happen to want a copy of the Constitution. It can be downloaded from there. What's going to happen today is very simple. I'll read out the proposal, which was previously sent by email. And then those of you who are live online in YouTube, if you say yes or no to that proposal, but I will need your real name alongside it if it's not already the illustrated name, so I can count you as a vote. So this is the proposal. At present, the Constitution says that a quorum is A, 5 members entitled to vote upon the business to be conducted at the meeting, or B, 1/10 of the total membership at the time, whichever is greater. At the time when we made the Constitution and amended it, that seemed a reasonable thing to put in there about a quorum. We had 20 or so members back in 2017. We now have 270, which is probably everybody in the nation who have a great interest in 10,000. And so it's very difficult to get the 10th of the total membership to log on at the same time to vote or to be in person at the same time at a meeting. And so we have this proposal for a different wording. Essentially, it just removes clause B. And so the proposal is this, number 12.2. A quorum is 5 members entitled to vote upon the business to be conducted at the meeting. So we just remove clause B and don't change that. And so it's time to ask those who are listening to this live on YouTube if you agree with that change. If you put yes, and if you don't agree with that change, put no into the local chat in YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, Mark and Tony, so far. We might have another 4 people who could vote if they're members. I will be leaving this open for another hour just in case anybody else comes along. We have the votes that were given via email, which add to this. The results of the email vote were that 73 people said yes and 2 people said no, and 2 were unclear. I think the no's were mainly concerned about the 5 being a small number. And it is possible that at the next AGM, somebody might propose to increase that number 5 to a number such as 10, so that 10 people would have to be together. But we'll see if that happens, if anybody puts in a proposal. Otherwise, okay. Michael clearly can't hear me speak. If anyone has not yet voted on the proposal or wants to hear it again, please vote in the local chat or let me know that you need it repeating to you. Otherwise, thank you everyone for coming. There's not going to be anything else, so you may as well press the X button now if you've already voted. Thank you very much for doing so. It is Mark. We're certainly growing and doing good things. There's a few things going to happen shortly that I can't quite tell about. If Paul brings them to fruition, our main thing, as ever, will be cash. Paul reckons we could get it done in 4 years if money wasn't a problem, especially if he could be employed. But as we continue, we get it done as we can, and certainly Paul has good plans for the coming year. We are eager to encourage anyone with experience at the management of charities or management of accounts to step forward. They can be considered as a trustee for the charity. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. Let's hope we see something really good this year for LMS 10,000. I'll let the stream go quiet for a couple of minutes and then I'll repeat the request that people vote if they haven't already done so. So there's nothing more to hear if you've already voted. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.